All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown, and I haven't seen her since we were talking off air here, in about 5 years, something crazy. Jesy Nelson, what the heck? How are you?
Yeah. I'm really well, babe. Thank you. All the better for seeing you now.
Well, thank you very much. Hey, where are you right now? Whereabouts you at?
I'm in London at the moment. I'm currently at my my management's offices.
Since I haven't talked to you in so long, how has your overall pandemic experience been? I describe mine as, especially in the early days, like I feel like we lived through a sci-fi movie in a way.
It's actually crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. How was
it was a roller coaster of emotions for me. Like, obviously the world was going through like a horrific time, and it sounds crazy, for me it was like the first time in my life that I like found true inner happiness and peace and content, like just being content with myself. It was really nice, and that was for me like where there was like a turning point in my life where I was like, right, okay, this is what happiness is supposed to feel like. I need to start looking after myself now. And yeah, it's what made me make the decision, actually, come to the decision of leaving the band.
I'm sure that was and we'll get into this later, but I'm sure that was change is tough, but can be good.
Yeah.
But uncomfortable. And maybe that's part of the process of growing. Who knows,
Absolutely, definitely. Yeah, life's just one big roller coaster, isn't it? But I've learned a lot from it, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Jesy, I posted on Twitter. Give me fan questions for Jesy, because I love, your fans go crazy over you. And I got so many different things. I guess the one thing that most people are, is there an album in the works? Here's basically 3 levels of questions. Are you working on an album? If so, how far along is it? And is there a title? Oh, she gave me that look.
For you. Yes, there is an album. Yes, I'm working on it at the moment. It is a work in progress. I've got like quite a good amount of songs, but I am a perfectionist, so I'm not rushing to put this album out. Like, I want to make sure that this is perfect, because I'm literally putting my heart and soul into this. Like, it's the first time ever that I'm like creating music that I've always wanted to make. I'm telling my own stories. Like, it's a really, really like liberating feeling for me. But yeah, I just want to make sure that it's right. So I'm not rushing to put anything else. There's no date as of yet, but who knows? Hopefully next year. And what was the last question?
Is there clearly you're not going to say the title if there is a working title.
There is a title. Yeah.
Really? Like, the title's probably just Jesy, right?
No,
it's not. Jesy Nelson.
Nope.
No. All right. That's my last guess. Jesy, you mentioned it. Of course, you're solo. You're with the Girls Little Mix for quite a while. The last time I saw you was with the Girls. You made that decision. I know it's touchy and sensitive and whatnot, but yeah, walk me through that moment, why you made the choice, and how's it feel being solo?
So like I said, I was in lockdown. It was the first time that I'd like felt true like inner peace and happiness, and then I went back to work and I just felt like really miserable, and I was having constant panic attacks, and I just knew that it wasn't right. And I'd felt like that for quite a long time, and obviously I'd been in the group for like 9 and nearly 10 years, which is a very, very long time. And I just knew that like I needed to like start looking after myself and take control over my life, because I didn't. Like, being in a group is like non-stop, you never get time off. And so yeah, when lockdown happened, that was like the first time I'd ever got proper time off and was able to like sit and think like, what actually makes me truly happy. And yeah, obviously it was like such a difficult decision to come to, but at the same time, like, it was absolutely the right decision, because I just knew that like I needed to, I really mentally like wasn't feeling good, and I needed to take myself out of that and make myself better again and make myself happy.
Jesy, maybe it's too early to talk about this, but are we kind of dabbling with tour talks, things of that nature?
Absolutely. Oh my God, performing is my thing. Like, touring is like one of my favorite things to do. And I feel like I haven't performed in such a long time. So to be able to get back on stage and see my fans, I literally cannot wait.
How is working with Nikki, and how'd you guys meet?
I just love that woman so much. So obviously I worked with her in Little Mix. She was on one of the tracks that we'd done as a group. And so yeah, when I wrote this song, there's no one else that I wanted on the song. To me, she is the queen of rap, and she was perfect for this song. And obviously, like, so happened that we are label buddies now, which is amazing. So our label made it happen. They played her the song, and she loved it, wanted to jump on it. And yeah, I just feel like I'm just buzzing that she's on my first solo single, because I just feel like she's made this song even better, and her fans are so loyal. They are crazy. The Barbs are like out in full force.
They do not play around. That is
They
for
really
sure.
don't.
Of course, the video features Nicki as well, and of course, the sample Bad Boys. Diddy's in the video. He is. If you got to see this video, he is so funny with the golf ball through the window. Talk about Diddy for a sec.
Okay, so obviously, like, if you don't know me outside of Little Mix, my like passion for music is 90s, 2000s R&B and hip hop. That's like what I grew up on. For me, like, that is the best music that was ever created for me personally. And so I knew that I wanted to like bring that into my music as a solo artist. And then obviously I was going through a breakup and had this concept of wanting to write about why I like Bad Boys. And I was like, hold on, how has no one sampled Bad Boys for Life yet? Like, that's mad. That's such an iconic song. And it went so good with the concept. So that's how that come about. And then for me, as an artist, if I write a song and I don't envision a music video, then it's not a single to me. So when I wrote this song, I was like, oh my God, imagine if we like recreated the Bad Boys for Life video, but like did it in our own way. And also, like, I just wanted to pay homage to Diddy because he's so iconic. Like, he's such a legend, and he's someone that I looked up to as an artist growing up. Like, so to then have him in the music video was insane.
Real quick, just quick question: were you really sitting on the roof of a house, or was that like? Oh my God.
So how many people have said to me, "Oh, was that green screen?" I'm like, no, it bloody wasn't. I was slogging it up on that roof for about 5 hours with the sun beaming down on me, sweating me boobs off. And it was very uncomfortable. And then while I was up there, the man who owned the house was like, oh, just to let you know, love, don't shit on that tar. It's a bit loose.
Information you could have used before you jumped on that rope.
Literally.
Oh my God. Two-part question. What do you consider your best performance?
Ooh.
I mean, everything went perfect. And then the complete flip of that. What is your worst performance? Everything went straight to hell.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously I haven't performed as a solo artist yet, so I can only comment while I was in Little Mix.
Right.
So my best performance in Little Mix, I would personally say probably either the EMAs with Nicki Minaj or the Brit Awards when we performed Women Like Me. And then the worst was when I snapped my ankle on stage.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I was in a wheelchair. I was in a wheelchair for about, I don't even know how long, performing on tour in a wheelchair, which was quite embarrassing, but you know, hey ho, show business.
Ow. Jesy, another fan question. This fan, her account name is Hose Rule, so I had to answer her. She says, will you ever make a Twitter account? I didn't realize it until you're not on Twitter unless you have a secret one.
I don't have Twitter. I will never have Twitter. For me, I just don't like it, to be honest. I think it's a free for all for everyone to just be nasty and just say how they feel. I don't really think it's a very positive place, but hey ho, yeah, I won't have it. I've got Instagram, and that's for me like all I need, really.
And you've been very outspoken on cyberbullying and bullying in general. You had that doc on BBC One that I think you got awards for it and whatnot. I mean, your thoughts on cyberbullying? It's just you can hide behind a screen name and say all this nasty stuff, and it's just a bad scene at times. Your thoughts?
You know what? My thoughts for people that bully and cyber troll people, you just have to empathize with them, because no genuinely happy person in their life would ever go around creating a fake account and just being nasty to people for no reason. Like, to want to do that to someone, you have to have something quite deep rooted within you that you're like not happy like with. Like, that's how I genuinely feel, because me and you, like, we would never do that. Like, we're happy people. Like, I think you've got to empathize with people that feel the need to do that, because it's quite a sad life that you live.
Fair point. What's your family, your friends, your inner circle, their reaction to the success you've had, of course, in the group, and their reaction to you going solo? I mean, what's your crew feeling?
Oh, my friends and family are just the best team ever. Like, I feel so lucky to have the team that I've got around me. They're just so supportive of whatever I do. All they just want me to be happy at the end of the day. So yeah, they're all so supportive and they're just the best to be around. They just lift me up every day. They make me be the best version of myself. And I think that's the team everyone should have in life.
Amen. Boyz featuring Nikki is out. Album coming soon. Don't ask me when. She won't tell me. It's kind of how it works. By the way, Jesy, on a personal note, I took a DNA test. Turns out, took a DNA, and it turns out I am almost all British. I mean,
What?
yes, I don't have.
Shut up.
Yes, England, Scotland, Wales, primarily England. It's my.
What the hell?
It's crazy. So I mean, and I've been obsessed with British culture, of course, for a while.
Love that.
So I guess that's our connection. If you didn't know, but give me you're a proper cup of tea.
I am a proper cup of tea. I am.
What do you do?
Proper Brit. Well, I mean, I'm a typical, not a typical Essex girl, but I am a born and bred Essex girl. And what do I do? Well, I mean, we've got a program over here called EastEnders and Coronation Street, and I love to binge watch that. I think that's true Brit style.
Yeah, but what about like the actually making a cup of tea? Like, what's your routine?
Oh, I hate tea.
What?
So
No, what?
Maybe I'm not a true Brit then, because I actually don't drink tea. I think it's absolutely disgusting. It tastes like dishwater.
So are you a coffee girl?
No, I'm neither. I'm a hot chocolate girl.
Oh, boy. Cannot hate that. All right, Jesy Nelson, thank you for hanging out. I can't wait to see you in person. Good Lord.
Yes, I know. It's been too long.
For real. At the end of every countdown, fist bump to make it official. Jesy, tap that cam. Boom.
Shh.